In this module, we will go through the different methods and tools used to weigh the solution ideas and to select the best ones. Towards the end of the improve phase, you will have ruled out multiple solutions and you will have found at least one to implement on a large scale.
When we have identified the potential solutions, we can use the filter matrix, the simple 2x2 matrix, to evaluate the options on two major criteria. Typically, when we're selecting a solution, the main criteria are the impact on the problem or the benefit, weighed against the time or resources or cost to implement the solution. So the best option would be one that has a high benefit that requires low resources. And we'd likely rule out anything that has low benefit and high costs. We might have options that are high benefit that come at a high cost, and we'd have to determine whether we have the time and resources available. If we do, then it might be the best option. Otherwise, we may end up selecting a smaller benefit that can be done quickly or with little resources required. This simple tool can be used if there are not too many options or if the criteria is relatively straightforward. To use a criteria matrix, we start by solidifying the criteria. For solution selection, the criteria falls in three categories: impact or benefit, resources required, and the change readiness of the people involved.
The cancel solution selection template makes it easy to solidify your criteria so that you can compare your options to the most important criteria for your project. Because this criteria matrix template was created specifically for solution selection, the criteria is already established. However, for every situation, the weight or importance given to each criteria must be discussed and agreed upon by the decision makers. The criteria column is grouped by category: impact, that's our meaningful category; resources, that's our manageability; and change readiness. It's important to do this weighting before examining the options. If we discuss the options first, we tend to tailor the weights of the criteria to meet our favorite option, and that's not our objective. In the template, each criteria has a note with a definition. This is to help the team to align and understand the meaning of the criteria. On our templates, any light green box indicates that there's a drop-down list for easy data entry. For each criteria, the team will select a weight of 1, 3, or 5.
The next step is to identify the options. In the form, there are spaces for 3. However, you can copy and paste the columns to add more options as needed. In these spaces, we enter a brief description or short name of the potential solution. Each light yellow cell indicates that it's a place for free-form text. This is where the team captures a summary of the relation of that option to that specific criteria. The light green field is where we indicate the rating, and the gray box with the orange text indicates that it's a calculated field. The cell will automatically be populated once the rating is entered.
Continue filling in the summaries in the yellow cells and the ratings for each until all cells are completed. The gray cells with the orange text will show the total score for each option. This is where the team must pause and assess whether the score makes sense. If we have accurately assigned weights to the criteria and accurately rated each option against that criteria, our score should point us to the best option. And again, here's your 1-point lesson for the using of the criteria matrix. Have fun